trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, folks, to what promised, and this early in the season, Craig, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cunningham is the point with Thompson on the wing. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Here's Harris. And the shot is long. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Here is Robinson after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Cunningham left side. And it's sent back by Allen.
What a rejection. Allen standing tall. That's how you protect the rim.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. For 3. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Now here's Cunningham. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
You know, Stan, you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses. What impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Now here's Harden, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Harden outside, stolen by Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Rebounded by Allen.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Duran slams it in.
Well, as a lob partner, Duran's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
Max Strus is checked in for Wade. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Number 1, Jared Allen. Jalen Duran is second.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Mobley misses. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. To Duran. Here's ball movement by Detroit. Here's Harris. And the layup good off the glass.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now here's Harden. Still without a basket. Here's Strus. Tipped away. And stolen by Thompson. Over Harden. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And for Thompson, his jump shooting is still a work in progress.
Allen, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Harden. Cunningham with some nice D.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Count that one. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Now, here's Mitchell. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
It's on Asar Thompson.
Mitchell has that long wingspan. He's so much bigger than his height.
For the Pistons, Jenkins, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's LeVert in for Thompson. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said, it's showing me everybody loves. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Kevin?
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now Harris, after the missed three from Evan Mobley. The offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Harris misses.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Cruz passes to Mitchell. Allen at the screen for Mitchell. Lets a floater go. That one goes.
It's so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Unloads from 13. Mobley with the block.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He is putrid here this quarter.
With the assist.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. That's a two from Cunningham. Nice jump shot. Good.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take that?
From outside. I don't know. I think we may see a review here.
The previous play is under review.
The play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And the second quarter about to get started. He'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. And we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, I don't know what you take.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got LeVert. Reed out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Jenkins in at the three spot.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
LeVert with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
Number
I
27.
think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And the Pistons making a change here. Herter's checked in. Herter kicks to Strus. And another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look here for Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Robinson comes in for Jenkins. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for LeVert. Pass to Reed. Shots over Schroeder. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Mitchell against Robinson. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Thompson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Mitchell kicks it over to Schroeder. Thompson against Strus. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. Over Stewart. Mobley misses. Pistons trail by 4. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Stewart passes to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you can see it in his assist numbers. Robinson has shown growth as a playmaker.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. It's Mobley, top of the key. It doesn't go for him. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the wall.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Harris comes in for Paul Reed. Here's Schroeder. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Mobley is screen on Cunningham. Schroeder. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
With that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Detroit.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. Duran sets the screen for Harris. Second chance effort. And Duran lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. In the paint.
Pass to Merrill. Now here's Wade. Back to Merrill. Here's Tyson. Here's Mobley. You can't get that one. A defense that time from Duran. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will return possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of the team.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down low. Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Puts one up from 19. Robinson pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the rim.
Harden the pass to Merrill. 24 seconds left in the first half. Mobley misses. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 17-5 run. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Here's Merrill. Bangs home the trifecta. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cunningham for 3. And no good in the last second until this time. What a performance for Asar Thompson. He has been the story for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off. The Timberwolves will face off against the Spurs in San Antonio. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah. Thank you for being with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Asar Thompson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We got Harden. Sam Merrill up there with Wade. Then there's Allen. And it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the line. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Harris outside. Cunningham for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green by Allen.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
Cavaliers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Harden hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Thompson. On deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden gets to Allen. And here's Harden. Green by Allen. Harden looking it over. At the clock, winding down. And Allen with the slam.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Harris. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Excellent D from Wade.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris dishes to Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. He's defended by Merrill. Looking to end this cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Allen, a screen on Cunningham. The 3 from Harden. Harden, money from the arc.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
In the corner, it's Harris. Offensive rebound. Duran, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Duran's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Harden. Pass to Merrill. Now, here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Merrill can't hit. Alex Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Robinson misses. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball. I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Cavaliers have some changes. Tyson's checked in. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. And then for Detroit, Paul Reed comes in for Duren. And it's LeVert in for Cunningham. And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, when he's on, we can really see the talent that made Thompson a top 5 pick.
And Merrill has it in the corner. Schroeder with the ball. Wade a screen on LeVert. Pass to Tyson. Over Thompson. The shot no good. Tyson. The Pistons have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 for the field since halftime. LeVert gets to Robinson. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Pass to Merrill. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Thompson. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Thompson. The shot no good. Tyson. In the corner, Reed with it. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that was nice recognition by Robinson.
Pass to Tyson. Over Thompson. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pistons, LeVert out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Jenkins in at the small forward. Kicks it out to Harden. Mobley a screen on Cunningham. It's up a 3. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket for Mobley.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
LeVert against Mitchell. Takes it from 10. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Detroit leading by 3. Beyond the arc. Shots good by Jenkins.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic to beat if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Mitchell up top.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Jenkins. Guarded by Hart. Detroit, no good that time either. Looking to get back on track here. And it's denied.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And some stats here, guys. The shooting breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night. They're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Harris is checked in for Duran. Asar Thompson comes in for Jenkins. Robinson is...
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Cunningham. Jumped by Reed.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of them.
Cunningham drives in. Thompson outside. Reed a screen on Strus. Outside Cunningham. Fires the three. Rebounded by Allen inside. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Strus from deep. No good there. Outside Cunningham. Wide open look. Rebounded by Allen inside. Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of the 13 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
Jalen Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that. And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Outside Harris. Here's Duran. Robinson fires. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Mobley. Now a screen on Thompson. No good from 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Now Duran. Here's Cunningham. Down it goes. Another chance. And oh, the lay in, and he gets it done.
Well, Duran has those long arms. Terrific rebounder in both ends.
Now Harden. Mobley sets the pitch for Harden. And Harris will pull it down. The Pistons on offense. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Mitchell. And the 3 misses. 3-second difference between shot clock and...